My next book is a big powerhouse novel coming out in the fall. It's called Bewilderment, and it's the latest by the multiple prize-winning author Richard Powers. And this one just absolutely floored me. Although I did also read a review I forget what publication it was, but suggesting that I might just be overly sentimental. But the relationship of the father and the son's whole personality and being were just so absorbing and heartbreaking. The last book that Powers came out with was called The Overstory, and this one's very different from a lot of his other previous novels. They've been very big and heavy and serious. And Overstory, of course, was a big eco novel that talked about the relationship of trees, between trees and trees to humans, and how trees tell the story of time. And then The Echo Maker, of course, was a very chilling story of a man who comes out of a coma and distances himself very much from his family and tries to solve the mystery of his accident. Anyway, in Bewilderment, an astrobiologist, our main character is an astrobiologist, and he creates models of possible Earths so that when we find those Earths, we'll know what we're looking at. We'll know that we've finally found life. And, it's very much very much a proponent, scientist involved in the proof that other life must exist, Anyway, he is struggling after the tragic death of his lawyer and environmental lawyer and activist wife in a car accident. And in the aftermath of her accident, he's struggling to raise his son, who struggles emotionally, like he has an emotional disconnect. He flies into wild rages, and he's so much so that he's having problems at school, and the administration at school is trying to pressure him to find a doctor and medicate the child so that he can continue to attend school. However, but the child is also a genius, like he's brilliant. But the father does not want to do this to the child. He does not want to go down that path. So he finds an alternate treatment that's being developed by another scientist at his college that, instead of using medication, sort of tries to replace his emotions with different imagery so that he finds a way to control his emotions better. So anyway, it starts to work really well. But at the same time, though, his passions and his focus increase to an intense level. So one of the most beautiful parts of the book, though, is the way that the father uses his exploration of possible planets to calm his son. So it's one of the things they do together is they build different planets. And it's heartbreaking, it's incredibly relevant, and it's a really beautiful story, so definitely.
Oh, I think that I just saw this morning that Oprah has picked that book for her next book club title.
Yeah, I'm ahead.
So you are already set for that. Yeah, that sounds really good, actually. I've put that on my hold list.
Wow.